everybody, today I'm going to show you how to do these Easter ombre nails. We're going to use Color Streets Over the Moon and Copic markers. Now for my Copic markers, the colors I have are peach and fuchsia. That'll be one nail. I have peacock blue and mint blue for another nail. I have Nile green and celadon green. That'll be another one. I've got blue violet and mauve shadow for my purples. And for my yellows, I have lemon yellow and yellow ochre. Now, Copic markers are alcohol based. They're on the expensive side. They're for professional artists, which I am. So if you're going to go buy some, make sure they're colors that you like and you're going to use often. I am going to try at the end of this some with Sharpie with some of my leftovers to show you how to do that as well. I just don't think they blend as well personally. So my choice is Copic because I have them. Now I've taken the clear strip off of all of these, and I need to say that I did see an ombre first done on Swiss and Tell by the Swanky Nail on Instagram. So I want to give credit where credit's due. Make sure I have all those bases covered. I also have Q-tips, regular old Q-tips, and some rubbing alcohol. I know I need it for the Sharpies. We'll see about the Copics. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start first with my thumb. And this one I'm going to do purple. Now, I do measure it, put it at my cuticle, bend it over, just so that I know where the middle of my ombre is going to be, because if you do it in the middle of the strip, you're going to end up with just a little bit of the light color on the end there. So I'm going to start with my mauve shadow. And for some reason, this one is super light, which is fine. If you want a darker color, just try them out before you buy them, or try them on some white paper. Make sure it's something you like. Now, I'm going to grab a Q-tip in one hand and come in with my dark color. I prefer these with the brush. If you can find them, I think they work a lot easier. I'm going to do this on the bottom. Very quickly then, I'm going to rub it in. Blow on it a little, and then come back with some more. And you can keep doing this until you get this to the desired level. If you want it a little darker, wipe a little lighter. Do it quickly, because once it dries, then you need alcohol to rub that off. Keep going back in till you like it. Now, if you decide that that ombre is too high, you can come back with your lighter color and come back in. See how it kind of wipes it away, and blend that way. So two different ways of blending these to get whatever you desire for it to look like. Work quick, because they're definitely more fluid when they're wetter. Okay, so there's my purple. Make sure you can see it without a glare there. And I'm going to take that tip off. Use my handy dandy X-Acto knife. Yeah. Still think that's the hardest part for me, is getting the nail off the backing. Okay, I start at the bottom, make sure it fits. Then I pull up, go to the middle sides, work my way down. I'm going to pull across the top to get those bubbles out and then pull the sides. That's how I get a nice flat nail. Okay, now you can also use your cuticle pusher to come in and really make sure all those bubbles are out and that it's sticking down where you want it to. You could also use that to kind of press and get the edges trimmed away. Okay, so there we've got our purple ombre, and I'll file those down afterwards. Okay, so next I have to decide what color I want to do my next finger, because I'm doing them different colors than my other hand, just because I want it to be totally different and crazy. Because, you know, when you have all these multicolors, I want to enjoy them all. So I think for my pointer, no, let's do the pinky. I'll do, let's do pink. Okay, so here's my pinky. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tear this off because my pinkies are wide, so I need to use this bottom because that's too small on that side for me. I'm going to color it. Oh, I didn't measure it. Measure it first, make sure you've got the right size and that your ombre is in the right place. All right, I'm gonna color it with my peach. It's the only light pink I had, so that's what I'm working with. Then I'm gonna get my Q-tip and my darker pink. Quickly come in and work that in. See, I wasn't fast enough. You can see on here the edge line. I want it to blend a little better. So I'm going to come back and hopefully get that a little bit better. Use my light pink in here and bring that down some. There we go. That's more what I'm looking for. That's a better blend. Now, they do have a colorless blender in these. This is a colorless blender. It's made to blend, but I find on these, it kind of just wipes the color off. So that's why I'm not using that. I'm going to come in with my dark color and quickly, while it's still wet, blend. Blend, blend, blend. All right. You can also use your alcohol if you want. Let me show you what that's going to do. You're going to take your Q-tip, let me get a fresh one. Dip it in the alcohol and then kind of rub the extra off on a paper towel. And you can come in and make that blend a little smoother that way as well. Okay, so let me close my markers so they don't dry out. These aren't really bad about drying out, but you know, that's habit. All right, so then we're gonna put this on our pinky. In the middle, make sure it fits to the sides. Move it around if you need to. All right. Stretch up on the top and then push on the sides. Make sure it's really down there. Okay, where's the part? Oh, it's stuck to my finger. And then the cuticle pusher again, we're going to come in and just push that down. Make sure you get in your edges. I do go back and put a clear coat on top of mine. I use the Seche Vive. Let me see if I have it here so I can show you. It's the one in the blue bottle. Yes. I like this one. It dries very quickly. So you got to put it on quick. But I like it because it dries fast and I don't want to have to sit around and wait for my nails to dry. Okay, so our next nail we're going to do, I'm filing my edges. Okay, let's do let's do blue on the middle, on the ring finger. Okay, measure, bend. Okay, use my mint blue. I'm going to color it first with my mint. Grab my Q-tip. Come in here with my lighter color. Quick. Okay, that one moved a lot, so let's put some more. Blend. And keep going till you get it how you like it or want it. Totally up to you. The thing I like about this is there's no right or wrong because we're making it up. Okay, now I do want it to blend a little bit better in the middle, so I'm going to get a little alcohol on my Q-tip. I wipe the excess off on a paper towel. It's moving more than I want. So I'm going to come back in. Very lightly. Alcohol to get that, move it a little better. Still not exactly what I want. That's the cool thing with these. You can come back and rework till you get it how you like it. All right. Pull that tab off. I'm going to take this off of here. Put down, make sure it reaches both sides. Okay, pull up a little bit, stretch. For some reason, I feel like that stretch makes it stick a little better. I don't know why. Maybe it's in my head. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but I like to do that. I think it helps it stick better. All right, that off, and use my flying Q-tip. Came right on through, and I'm just gonna push that down with my cuticle pusher. Make sure it's sticking. And then on the edges. All right. So next I'm going to do my green. It's going to be my middle finger here. Start with my Celadon green. Love that color, it's so pretty. Okay, get a fresh Q-tip. Come in here with my Nile green. It doesn't take much. You can press hard, you can press light, depending on how light or dark you want that color to be. So there's my green. is my middle finger. I love this over the moon glitter too. It's so nice, this color street. I also would think this could work on Fort Worth It and your silver glitters. It'd also work on Swiss and Tell. And if you use dark enough colors, I'm sure you could use it on top of the other colors as well. If you have a glitter you really like, but you want an ombre, just use a darker color and make your own ombre. All right, I'm coming here with my cuticle pusher and press these down. Okay, and then our last one we're going to do with the yellows. So this will be yellow ochre and lemon yellow. Going to measure, make sure we're working in the right space here. Lemon yellow. Fresh Q-tip and my yellow ochre. So there's our yellow. Okay. Let's pull this off here. Add that. Oh, that one doesn't want to sit in the... Ah, it's crooked now. Okay. Move it because it's still not centered. There we go. Okay. Just down, get the cuticle pusher. Then press it down the sides. Make sure you have it on really well there. Okay, so there we have our Copic markers. Now, I promised to do a little Sharpie demonstration. So let me dig out my small nail here. Got a small over the moon. I'm gonna peel that. Now, I know with these, you do need the alcohol. Here, I'm gonna use these two colors. Sharpie doesn't name their colors, so I can't tell you what the exact ones these are, but we got it. So let's start with our lighter blue. Color it. And you can see the color doesn't go on as smoothly. It kind of has some edges, but it's not bad. And then we'll use our darker blue in here. See if I can quickly do this. See, it doesn't want to move like the Copic. This is why you need the alcohol. So we're going to bring this up. Again, get it wet and then take the excess alcohol off with a paper towel so it's not drippy. And then you can come in and do it like this. Now you can see the ombre is not as good. Let me try bringing in a little bit of this lighter color. But if you don't want to go spend a lot of money on Copic markers, you know, this is a good way to do it. Let me try one more time with the darker blue. Whoop. Hanging on for dear life. All right. If you work quick with a wet Q-tip, that looks pretty good. So it can be done with Sharpie and alcohol, and you can get a pretty good ombre. So that is, if you've got Sharpies, they're definitely cheaper. That is another route to get. So I hope you ladies enjoyed. Enjoy your Easter nails and have a great day. Thank you.